411 Eli asks, 14 points too, way to rock it, Eli. How did you get the job? I assume he's talking about The Daily Show. I was a waiter for a while, and I just applied for that. I've always wanted to get a job writing jokes. He is talking about The Daily Show, okay. But don't know where to start. What's the writing process like in The Daily Show's offices? Is it a collaboration? Is Jon involved in the process? Thank you for this AMA. Well, 411 Eli, I got the job many years ago. I started as a stand-up. Another guy asked that. So I knew Liz Winstead, who helped create the show, and she asked me to submit based on our friendship and our conversations about politics. My stand-up wasn't very political, but I knew her, and she liked my stand-up and asked me to do this. So that's how I got the job. What is the writing process like at The Daily Show's offices? We have meetings in the morning at 9 o'clock with a large part of the creative staff, and we figure out what we're going to be doing that day if we don't know it already, and people sign up for whatever. I'm sorry, I almost forgot. Pilates at 7, and that's led by Jon. And then there's a cool down. You should always cool down and stretch, which we do privately. We partner up sometimes for that. Am I getting off track? Oh, the writing process. So then we have the meeting after that, and we decide what we're going to do. We go off and assign it, a couple of writers sometimes on different things, and we write it, hand it in. Jon and the executive producers and the head writer look at that stuff and then call in the writers and have us give us notes to rewrite, and there might be another little rewrite after that before it goes down to rehearsal, and then there's rehearsal, and there's a rewrite after that that the writers are sometimes and sometimes not involved in, and then we shoot the show. And there's a far more detailed explanation of that on the podcast, on the Writer's Block podcast, where I discuss the process of not only The Daily Show, but a lot of other shows on television with writers from those shows that you might find interesting. If you want to find out about The Daily Show in particular, go to the episode with Elliot Kalin, who's a writer on the show. Also, Jo Miller is a writer on the show. I did an episode with her, and you can look those up and get a pretty detailed account of how we go about our day. And that answers the collaboration, and is Jon involved in the process, which he is from A to Z, all the way through, and in a very creative and helpful way. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that.